our temperatures dropping. It is getting cold outside. You might be running your heater for the very first time all year long. So routine maintenance, such as a seasonal tune-up, is tremendously essential for your unit's efficiency and, of course, the lifespan. With today's Tips of the Toolbox, Jay Klein, General Manager of Penguin Air and Plumbing, is here to explain why it might be time to schedule that complete system tune-up. Great to see you. It's been a while.
It has been a little while.
So glad you're back. So what do we need to do when we get a tune-up?
So a lot of people think that when it comes to heating that, you know, you made it through the summer, you very rarely use your heater in the winter, but it's the desert. It still gets really cold. So you still use your furnace a lot. So you still need to get a tune-up on it, especially when it comes to your gas furnace. I mean, it is literally a controlled fire in your attic.
Okay, so what should a tune-up consist of? So we make the call, we realize it's time.
Yeah.
What should it consist of?
So several things. One big one is you always want to make sure that the contractor is getting up in your attic. You know, they're getting up in the attic, they're taking a look at everything, because half of the system is up there. A lot of times we hear from homeowners that people don't get up there, don't take a look, and that's where, like I say, half of the unit is. Most gas furnaces are actually up in your attic. So you need to get up in there, you need to make sure, especially with, like I say, the way that there's, you know, there's literally a controlled fire right in here.
Absolutely.
When this is going, if insulation gets in there, anything like that, very big fire damage.
You've opened the front panel for us because we're going to get a peek inside. So when you guys have a technician come in, what are some things that are showing problems?
So we completely go through the whole system. We check all your electrical connections. One huge one for us on gas is the carbon monoxide. Okay. So we want to make sure that everything is good to go. There's no damage to any of the heat exchangers. These are the heat exchangers up here. If those have damage to them, if they have any cracks, that's where you get carbon monoxide, which is the scary one, you know, the silent killer. So that's one of the huge things that we go through and double check as well.
How often, Jay, should we get a tune-up?
So you should have one once in the spring for your air conditioning and once now in the fall for your furnace to make sure that that's up and running.
And how much should we pay for a tune-up?
So that's a great question, because it goes all over the place. You see some offer, you know, free and $19 tune-ups, and some offering, you know, $160 tune-ups. We're right at $90, which we feel, you know, is a fair price for coming out and being able to do a thorough job. The free ones you have to be a little bit leery of, because unless they come out and sell you something, they're not making any money. And then, you know, the opposite for the ones that are up in the $160 range, you know, you're paying for stuff that you might not even need.
So when you get a tune-up, it sounds like at least what you guys do. There's quite a bit of work that's going on.
There is. I mean, we're going to be at the home for a good hour or so going through everything thoroughly.
Right. So, you know the adage, you get what you pay for. So if you're getting a $19 tune-up, chances are you may not be getting a complete tune-up.
Yes.
So what makes you guys different?
So, you know, a couple things. One is, I think we always talk about it in the office. We have meetings. It's our Penguin experience. So we talk about that. We're really big on that customer service. We want every customer to have a good Penguin experience. And then all of our guys are, you know, drug tested, background checked, and we really actually do that, and they're all certified. So that's one of the big things that's different about us.
Right, you're doing that. You're not. So when they come to our door, we have assurances that you guys have done your homework on the technician. And you guys do a big meeting every day. You rally the troops.
We do tons of meetings, making sure everybody's on the same page. Like I say, we're always hammering home the Penguin experience. We want customers to be happy. You know, and that's the only way that you can really, I feel like, operate a business, you know, these days is off customer service.
And how long should a tune-up take?
Like I said, the tune-up should take a good hour.
Okay, so a good hour. They have the panel off. They're looking for everything. They're checking everything. And then they'll make recommendations if something needs to be fixed.
If something's needed, then we'll go over it and give you options on what works best for you.
Perfect. All right, well, let's give you some information. Penguin Air and Plumbing has a special offer for today. Call today for a $49 complete heating tune-up. That is an $89 value. 480-747-6800 is the number to call, or visit their website, penguinair.com.